Not gonna work. Comments cover my face. Start here in just a minute. Let me figure out the comment situation. I assume you guys can hear the music. Sometimes I forget to check that button. Just double checking you can hear everything. Man, I gotta figure out. I can't put the comment somewhere else. How stupid is that? I need to change my. I'm gonna have to put my face on the other side. Start here in just a minute fixing this comment situation. All right, let's do it. What's up, gentlemen? I do feel like I need to fix that comment thing, or else you won't be able to see anything on the. You're gonna see that, and I have it fixed. So just give me one sec. Oh, give me one sec. We're gonna stop that. There you see me. We're gonna present the entire screen. Kobe. And shoot. Where's my face? Oh, I know what happened. All right. Let's keep playing some Kobe. Give me 30 seconds. I'll fix this nonsense. Give me 30 seconds. Dum, 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 dum. Add me to the stage. And ta-da, I'm too big. That's all right. What's up, fellas? Kobe. All right, hide this, escape from this, and let's get to the juicy stuff. My main problem: the current product isn't worth anything. It's not worth the hype. So that's one big problem. I'm going to lay out 5 problems that I have. I'm going to try to do it as thoroughly as I can. I kind of wanted to pin up on chat if we want any callers, but I feel like we've already wasted here the first couple minutes me figuring out this situation. We can get some comments up on the board. What's up, Chucky? What's up, Jerry? All right, let's jump to the first one. Let's jump to my first issue here. By the way, Run Good Life. We'll do this shortly. Maybe we'll go over a couple of my issues. He came out with the video and talked some trash, not on me, but he came out with the video and came kind of hot. Matter of fact, if you're here early on in the stream, we'll tease it now. I have not watched it. I assume he goes into the break, but the first 10 seconds, he does not disappoint. And then we'll get into some of my beefs.
I just want to know if the influencers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers here on YouTube have any sort of self-awareness when they hype up first off the line and they sell out those products way too expensive, that they know that they are directly responsible for hobby versions of those products being way too expensive. Probably not. All they care about is themselves and their neck checks from Arena Club. Let's get into it.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. He's been watching. I know it. I'm glad he said that. I assume the rest of the video he's not talking about that, but that's coming in hot. Definitely coming in hot. We'll listen to it one more time and I'm gonna jump to some beefs.
I just want to know if the influencers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers here on YouTube have any sort of self-awareness when they hype up first off the line and they sell out those products way too expensive, that they know that they are directly responsible for hobby versions of those products being way too expensive. Probably not. All they care about is themselves and their neck checks from Arena Club. Let's get into it.
Hell yeah. Very well said.
Holy hand.
I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Hell yeah. I'm glad someone with such a big following. His comments love it. Laugh out loud shot at Pac-Man. All they care about is themselves in the next check. I mean, oh, you can't. Oh, can you see some of this? Let me hide this. Maybe this won't work that way. I don't know. Or maybe I just can't share comments, but I feel you have a better look at the screen this way. My camera angle's too big. I'm gonna have to work on me. I gotta make that smaller. I was doing that on the spot. And their next check for Arena Club. I mean, people want to hear this so they know it's true. I really appreciate your take on the hobby. I won't be able to grab one of those boxes because I still need to eat this month. Exactly. I didn't plan this. I didn't look at comments. I think I saw one. I really appreciate your. This is not me. Run Good Life came out and made a statement his first 20 seconds of the video. But I'm thankful we were making this video. I mean, we got to listen to the rest. I highly doubt. I think it's just in the intro, I would guess. Damn, Run Good Life, that opening statement was fire. People feel this. They know it. Even Run Good Life knows it. And I'm so glad he's saying, I have so much respect for your honesty. Preach, brother. So anyways, we'll start there. We'll watch the rest later after I kind of go on my rant. But we have a few people just tuning in. It's so worth hearing. We'll hear 25 more seconds, and then we'll move to my first order of business.
I just want to know if the influencers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers here on YouTube have any sort of self-awareness when they hype up first off the line and they sell out those products way too expensive, that they know that they are directly responsible for hobby versions of those products being way too expensive. Probably not. All they care about is themselves.
Oh, they know. They
Club.
know.
Let's get in.
As he said, all they care about that check, getting free product. That's what it is.
I'ma make a toast cause we still alive. No big. I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
All right. Let's cut that. Let's go over here. And as you saw in the thumbnail, we'll start here. I have 4 more all laid out. My first argument is people are too okay. It's almost a known fact now. This is how people talk. You're selling a losing product. You're selling Trey Lance or Zach Wilson or Michael Penix Jr. while it's hot, while there's hype. And the video I made yesterday and what I'm trying to point out is that hype. Normally, it's going to die. Normally, a player is average. Normally, a player isn't Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. That's 2 out of how many quarterbacks drafted. So normally the player's going to just fade with hype. Even if they're good, the hype, the FOMO is going to go away onto the next player, onto the next one. And a lot of players are busts. A lot of players are irrelevant. A lot of players have a bench career. A lot of players are a second or third string wide receiver, even the first string wide receiver, their price is going to drop. So the game now is we got to sell it while it's high, and you're selling. I don't understand why people are so comfortable selling a product that's to somebody that's garbage. If I'm going to sell you, for instance, Gio came on Saturday night and he said one of the big cards on the eBay Live was a Jim Brown auto rookie. I have no problem someone selling that card. I have zero problem. I got to make this camera smaller. Jesus Christ, Professor, get it right. But I have zero problem with selling somebody that card because I believe in that card. That card has proven value. That card is of a legend, and there's no reason that card is going to tank in price over time. If that tanks, look out for everything else. If the Jim Brown autograph rookie has no value, nothing has value. Can you even see me? Am I doing add? I don't even know what I'm doing. Add the item, add the background. I don't know if I messed this up. We'll put that there. I don't know what you can see on your end. We'll put that there. We'll add the camera, make the camera smaller so they can see a little more of the screen, and we'll save. Jesus, custom layout, final use, final countdown, final boss. It's still too big, whatever. Oh, I didn't change it yet. And we'll go over here, we'll go there, and we got okay, well, that's what you get. I argue at the bottom I have a note. Let's be fair. I could argue that's always been the game. The game has always been sell the hype, sell high, sell while it's hot, but not at this price. Not at the price we've seen come in. Not at the price, not at this level of product being printed. And then not what you can't see is not with this type of phantom push. I was Whatnot was a real disappointment last night. Based off the ads, based off everything I would have been led to believe by breakers who made content, it was a snooze fest. Boring. So my first issue that you saw in the thumbnail is that if you're just coming in, is people are too okay with yeah, man, I'm gonna pull this card. It's $1,000 card. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna make my money back. I'm gonna get up a little. I'm gonna sell that card for $1,000 because it's gonna be worth $400 in a few months. And we're just too okay with selling a product. So I made the example of Jim Brown. If I'm gonna sell someone a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar rookie card graded in a PSA 4, I have no problem selling somebody that card. I have no problem selling a card that's going to hold value. My issue comes pretty much the culture. It's openly talked about is sell it while the hype's there. Sell the card now because in a few months, in a few years, we've moved on to the next hype. Even if the player's really good, even if the player's a starter, we've moved on to somebody else. What you in your head or a hater or someone that disagrees might mention one or three players that buck the trend out of hundreds drafted in a decade. And you might be, it's one or two players that are going to hold value, everything. And it's just overprinted at this point. And that leads me to my next, let's go to my next gripe here. We'll do this one next. I feel like, I know it's a lot of text. It is a lot of text, but the manufacturers won't stop and the breakers let it happen. So in 2015, we're going to go back a decade ago. What they printed looked completely different. There wasn't all these sets. There wasn't all these parallels. That's why Steph Curry in 2009, I'm a big believer in. A huge believer. Steph Curry has very few sets with rookie cards. A third of them are in a college jersey. They're very low pop count. You could point to someone like Giannis or Joker who comes out around this 2015 time. It's much less print. There's many less sets. And now you have what's going on in 2025. You have sets being released weekly, maybe 2 sets a week. I did a video a couple years back. I counted over 100, in the low hundreds, maybe 105 different Topps baseball sets that come out in 1 year. This is a huge problem. And what happened here is the manufacturers saw a huge opportunity at a money grab. Oh, people are breaking this stuff. Oh, breakers are showing it on video. This is good advertising. And we're going to make it for breakers so they get more hits, more shinies, more things that make it look relevant. And so breaking is their new distribution. It's the way they distribute these gold packs or sparkle packs or silver packs or national packs. It's opened on camera. It's opened by people that have followers. And most content creators kiss the ring. Most of these guys making the content supported this as well. They were invested in cards. They have big cards. And this subject does not get the attention it should. That's as simple as that. From a large majority of the people with views, this type of subject gets not enough conversation. And at the bottom, my note is it's not about more people getting in. It's about them making more money at the top. That 10x statement is not for us to be able to buy packs. It's not for us to be able to. They're not creating product like that. They could. The Halloween product proves my point. That stuff doesn't skyrocket in price. Breakers don't want it. There's no autograph patches. If there's serial number, it's far and few between. There's no real inserts. And so it stays very low price as someone that wants to rip some packs and not get burnt, someone that doesn't want to feel like a degenerate. They don't make that stuff because it's not about that. It's about them making more money. It's about them. How much can we sell this box for? What's the breaking point? What's the tipping point? So I'll just go back to 2015. If you're just joining us, everything looked different. The cards to me, they have more long lasting value because there's less print runs, there's less colors, there's less serial number, there's not as many sets. The sets are incredibly less. If you look at Steph Curry, Joel Embiid, Klay Thompson, that set of rookie cards for NBA, that time frame, nothing. And there was a huge spike. Don't get you wrong. In 2003, they saw the writing on the wall, and everyone upper deck, everyone printed the shit out of LeBron. So there is a huge spike. Same thing when Shaq came in, much smaller hike. But when LeBron came in, there's a big spike and it goes back down. And they didn't spike up when Curry, and they didn't spike up when Panini's taking over that first year stuff. And so there's very few sets that some of that Panini stuff, that Prism stuff, it's the first time it's been made. It's low pop count. Maybe there's some value in some of that early year Prism, especially that first year. But this is my second gripe, that the manufacturers won't stop and the breakers are letting it happen. There's no pushback. They want to keep making money. The more sets, the more shinies, the more stuff that looks like there's value, the more their business continues. My first gripe was that people are just too okay with selling a losing product. The product's got to be better. That's really where if you want to put blame anywhere, it's the product. The manufacturers have a lot to blame, and I put the second one on their distributors, which is breakers. Next would be when I was growing up, and this could be a little with age. I don't think it is, because everything is shown in content. So I'm not just age, it's not just because I'm not a kid or 15. It's because, everything's mirrored back in what we see in the content world. And so there's very little of the card economy that is sports covered. I don't know what I said here. Even with players getting into the hobby, when you have that, it's inauthentic. It doesn't feel real. 9 out of 10 times it just feels it doesn't feel genuine. Watching Kevin Durant before he goes out in the court rip a pack, it's very hard to relate. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't, even if it is real, it doesn't. There's something missing there. The connection is off, and it's all about the serial number. Can we flip it? Can we make money off it? And for a century, literally 100 years, it was a connection to the game. That's what it was. For almost 100 years, since tobacco cards, it was a way you love your team, you love your player, and it's another way to get closer or feel involved or engaged with your team. And that's just not how it feels now. Everything feels about, is there money? Can I flip it? Can I get a deal? Did I make a big purchase? Look at my huge purchase. And the connection to sports almost feels trivial at this point. Am I wrong? That's what I view. I view that there used to be, sports cards was a way to engage with the team that you loved or sport that you loved. That is lost. That's not around anymore. Let's see what the chat has to say on this one, because I am kind of curious. I'm way behind. Facts. All right, we got facts. It's always been marketing. And if it always has, it's not like this. Go watch the commercials from the 80s and 90s. I used to put it in my content. Tom, you were probably even watching back then. So wholesome, so not dirty feeling, so regular, just selling like a toy. It's not that anymore. It was promoted as like a Toys R Us toy in the commercials. That's not what it is anymore. The money, the phantom push. So if it's always been that, it's become something different with big money, with investor money, with people thinking they can make a buck or a lot of money off it. It has become different. It's targeting a crowd that has no business. Oh, my bad, Tom. If I was my bad. That's fine. But for the person buying it, it brought the reason you bought it. I'm not talking. Okay, let's move past the manufacturers. The reason someone participated in sports cards for 100 years is because it was an engagement with their sport. It was an engagement with their team. It was a way to participate beyond just watching or listening on the radio. It was something you could have that brought you closer to your favorite player. That is so not what I see, at least in the content space, or what you're pushing, or what we're promoting cards as. We're promoting it as a flip. Can you make money? How low pop count? What auto? Hype. Tom's a good guy. I disagree with Tom on everything what he's saying. Okay, the disagreement is good, healthy. Disagreement could be healthy. It's all about gambling these days. It's just so much more money. I was very underwhelmed by Whatnot yesterday. Very, very underwhelmed. That is some boring stuff. And I think a large majority of anyone in that channel, especially the big ones, are just there for the givey, as we heard last night, the giveaway. So my fourth is the content space. Here we go. Shots fired. I have had 5. I didn't talk about content on the rest. So most creators I've had conversations with look at everything they talk about through the hobby lens, even the ones I kind of trust, even the ones I've found very down to earth, even the ones I found very passionate about sports cards. They're still look through it all through the hobby lens. There's rarely a connection to the real world or real world logic being used. Even if they're rational, even if they exude genuine passion, they still always look through it through the hobby world, through the hobby lens. All the advertising money is in the hobby community. People are rarely I don't know if I've ever seen anyone take a sports book or a dog food or a cat food, or that's just not what it's all this economy scratching each other's back. And I'm not talking on camera. I'm even talking off camera. Conversations I've had with people in the space, they all look through it through such a narrow lens. I mean, it's people don't make. There's problems right now. This is the way. I mean, they should talk about how this is catered to people that make over 100K. How do a random normal kids can't be going to buy sports cards? They're not messing with $10,000 cards, $1,000 cards. That's what you put on camera. That's who's there. Sure. So we're catering to a 10% of the market here. 90% can't afford it anyhow. But there's very rarely in the content space real world logic being used. It's all filtered in this. They all are blinded by this hobby economy. Everyone is being fed while things are up right now. Everyone's eating. And for me, it's just hard to see why everything's going to stay on the trend. It's hard for me to see, it's good while everyone's eating. It's good on the way up. Let's see what happens. And if I'm wrong, fair. I'm going to keep preaching it because logic, it makes sense with logic. And if I'm wrong, it just means capitalism is alive and corporate America took over sports cards. I mean, and that's, I'm not a corporate America guy, and many people are not corporate America people. And that's if I'm wrong, they successfully took over. I don't think it will be successful. I think when times are hard, when the ride's over, the first thing you're going to do is look to liquidate some sports cards, not your real estate, not your kid's college fund, some sports cards, baseball cards. We'll get into my 5th gripe, and then we'll go watch what Run Good Life had to say. We saw it at the beginning of the live. If you're just joining us, he had a strong statement, and I'll give him credit. Very, and good for him. This video gets a lot of views. So good for Run Good Life to put himself out there a little bit. All right. My 5th and final gripe. And I didn't attack anyone specifically. These are all big time, bigger issues in the hobby. The first issue was everything is for sell now while it's high. I don't care if I'm selling you a bad product. I don't care if I'm selling you something that's going to go down in value. I just need to support my business. It doesn't matter if I'm selling you something that's going to get cut in half. We don't care. We don't think about that. We don't live in that world. I'm not going to entertain those conversations. That doesn't really happen. Of course it does. My second gripe is the lack of connection to the sport. It just doesn't feel like it's about that at all anymore. Manufacturers won't stop. Breakers are their distribution. It's a symbiotic relationship. Manufacturers are more to blame, but both are a little bit to blame. The more times Run Good Life can come out and say things like he said, that is what you need to hear. By the way, I didn't plan that. That is what you need to hear from Breakers. That is the power they have. Good for him for saying. You saw his chat love what he said. You only respect that guy more for coming out in the first 25 seconds and saying what he said. Breakers have not been doing that for a decade. So good for him for speaking up about some of it, and that more of that will gain some trust in the hobby. And it might make things go away from this phantom push. But good for someone in that space to say something with the large following. But that's not where it is. Breakers are doing. They've just been scratching each other's back. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Most creators see through things through the hobby lens. They are so hypnotized. They are so red-pilled. They don't ever use real-world logic in off-camera conversations, in their content. There's no connection to the real world in sports cards at all. Zero. That's why they're all loving it when all of a sudden Mr. Wonderful puts some money in. By the way, I worked all day on a video on Shine. The people want it. I want it. I want to know more. Mysterious guy. A mysterious fellow. I'm not spoiling any of it. I'm not showing any of it. Some of it you've seen before. Some of it will be the first time pieced together in one video. Definitely some work. I mean, it definitely took some work to get some of this stuff on Shine, but that video, I don't know when it's coming out, but soon. Before we get to my fifth and final problem, I came out yesterday and was thinking I was going to stream Monday through Thursday. How clean, how easy. And guess what starts Thursday? NFL football. I'm not streaming during. First of all, I'm not going to compete with NFL football. And second of all, I watch every snap of every down, of every play, of every game. I mean, I'm watching Thursday Night Football. I'm watching Monday Night Football. I watch Red Zone for 6 to 7 hours, whatever it is. And ESPN better not screw it up. So I'm not streaming during football. So Monday, Thursday, no. I think I'm going to go Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday streaming. Try to release 2 or 3 videos a week. But tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, Shine's video. Tomorrow's already Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to get that Shine video at some point. I haven't started filming yet. That video took some research. I mean, 2-3 hours of kind of diving into a lot. So my final issue is Fanatics and Collectors Universe. It's a stronghold. They dictate everything. You could just look at the bottom corner. You can't see it. I'm covering it. But PSA. I guess when I'm off camera, you probably can't hear me. I'm not added to the stage. But PSA is there. Just them alone. And their power they have with grading cards. Someone that gets a 9 can crack it and send it in again. No problem. Why isn't that fixed? Graded grails. They're now not only grading the card, they're offering you money for the card. That's a problem. Whether the guy, Nat Turner, whoever the president is of PSA, whether they think it's kosher, whether they have good intentions, it's not right. Even if it's good intention, there's still too many issues with it. They're also, PSA owns Golden Auctions. Collector Universe bought Golden Auctions. They also have a deal with eBay. All this is in bed with, just all together and linked. On this, we have Fanatics. Fanatics makes jerseys for all the big sports. They now have a monopoly on baseball, basketball, football, some soccer. What else? They got WWE. They don't have any competition. No competition. I mean, they have unlicensed stuff, but no competition leads to, well, you see it. It leads to lack of having to do better, needing to do better. So those are my 5 big gripes. Those are 5 things I think that need to be looked at in the hobby. Am I still live? Are we still live? Are we doing this? Am I still live? 5:29, 5:30. I think I'm still live. Someone comment something. I think we're live. Let's do it live. There's that. I mean, I think we're live. Did I go? What happened here? Seems to be doing fine. I think we're live. All right, we're live. If you joined us past the first 5 minutes, we looked at the beginning of Run Good Life's video. Facts, Pac-Man is a shame. The other thing, so many of these guys in the hobby you talk to, I was shocked that Geo didn't know more about Shine. These guys don't know. I talked to another big creator who knows a lot of people, so doesn't have a clue what's going on and who's making content, what their content is, what's being perceived, what's being thrown out there. I think so many are wrapped up in their own business and making money and da-da-da. They don't even have time to watch the football game. They didn't have time to watch other content or read their comments or see what's happening. I mean, I'm shocked sometimes. Shots fired. Good for Run Good Life. I took till what, September 1st, 2025 for a breaker to speak up. You're one of the most on-tent creators. We've talked. Run Good Life says he doesn't do interviews, but he has said he would come on sometime in September. So that should be one of the next, hopefully, conversations I have. Let's take a look at the beginning of this. It's a little low volume. I have it as high as I could go.
I just want to know if the influencers with hundreds of thousands. I just want to know if the influencers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers here on YouTube have any sort of self-awareness when they hype up first off the line and they sell out those products way too expensive, that they know that they are directly responsible for hobby versions of those products being way too expensive. Probably not. All they care about is themselves and their next check from Arena Club.
Oh, all they care about is themselves and their next check from Arena Club.
No big. I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Yes, sir. Let's hear one more time. We'll listen to him. I have a feeling. Oh, does he not? The hell does he open this thing? 6 minutes in. I assume he's going to focus on the product, but it would be in all the comments. Just talk about the first 25 seconds. So I assume there's no more shots fired. But did I just snort a little bit? But let's hear this.
I just want to know if the influencers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers here on YouTube have any sort of self-awareness when they hype up first off the line and they sell out those products way too expensive, that they know that they are directly responsible for hobby versions of those products being way too expensive. Probably not. All they care about is themselves and their next check from Arena Club. Let's get into it.
Yes, sir.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big. I feel like Pac.
I'm going to get demonetized again. Yesterday I was demonetized. All the whatnot music, but I mean the lives are the videos. I make a little bit of money. In first month I ever made anything was June. I made about $400 off monetization. July I made $350, and now the end of August I'll get paid later this month in September. But August I made $550. So okay, that's cool. But the videos is where I can make a little money. The lives are fun. It's fun to hang with you guys. It's great research. It's a great way to stay, keep myself listening to you guys, hearing the chatter, seeing some things. And so, yeah, I'm enjoying the lives a lot. I want to hear I doubt he says anything more, and we won't watch everything. I assume he's going to focus on Silhouette. What a great product, a product I could care two shits about, but here we go.
And about a month ago, this video would have been awesome to record, but now I'm not so sure, because today we are ripping the 2024-2025 Panini Silhouette Basketball Debut Edition, and first set ever, last set ever. And these are coming in at about $1,000 on release day. Thanks.
Jesus Christ, $1,000 on release day. I think he's about to hate on that price a little bit. Good for him. That's crazy. And again, why I could care less about this product.
Last set ever, and these are coming in at about $1,000 on release day. Thanks, hypers. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, I do appreciate a like. And yeah,
hey, that's a great song. Y'all could I don't care what you guys all say. That is a great damn song. What? I mean, no matter what I play, someone argues about the music. It could be I guess maybe it's just rap. You guys don't like rap? That is a classic. Get out of here. Come on.
Yeah, we are going to talk about it because that's what we do on this channel. This product was originally being offered.
I don't want to hear about this product. I could care less about this product. $1,000 is all I need to know. I don't even need to know that. I didn't care. Find 8 autographs or memorabilia cards for $1,000. It's a great way to spend your money. We're only catering to high class luxury. I don't like mainstream rap. I like all kinds of music. Sublime, that kind of pepper, slightly stupid, some beach music. Jack Johnson, you can't go wrong. That would be my go-to.
Logo man, have some chances at some booklets.
Haven't seen a lot of
basketball booklets lately. Nope. So it
got a haircut, but can't
looks
talk.
Okay. No,
that's the $1,000 product right there.
No problems with how the cards look, really. On the back, we've got a Isaiah Collier that is going to be numbered to 75. Cards are going to be on
nickel card out of $1,000 box. And look at this. Look at this. The edges are already messed up. This corner is bad. The top right corner is bad. And this comes out of $1,000 box.
On a thicker stock, like a 55-point stock, which does mean that you are going to have some chippy corners and chippy edges as well, making them not so great to grade. Honestly, the set looks fine. I like the S. It looks like the S we all did back in middle school. In our notebooks, 2 hits per box or 2 hits per pack. And we got Derek Rose.
Got from Oakland, ho, East Oakland, West Oakland, North Oakland, but like Mary got the bitches down.
All right.
That is going to be a game worn Derek Rose.
I want to see these autographs.
Is that going to be numbered or? Adam Bono is going to be.
Oh, hey now, come on! You could buy that card for a whole $1.50. Probably not today, but in 5 years, 2 years, 2 months, $1.50 card out of $1,000 box of Adam Bono. Who the hell? I am a pretty big basketball guy. Am I way off here? Adam. How do you spell it? Bono. Edem. Averaged 5.8 and 4 rebounds. Is he from Estonia? What's going on? He played in this Estonia-Greece game. We got a real winner here, 6'10". If only. Jesus Christ. When was this guy? When was he drafted? Really from Oakland? No. Pick round 2, pick 41 overall. So, 10th pick in the second round, something like this, 9th pick. And that's what's filled in $1,000 boxes. Lucky to the winner or to run good life. He values it at $40. Do not buy this card for $40. This is a $1.50 card in the long run, if you're lucky.
Okay. Well, that is our auto. That is the true RPA, I believe. That's a silhouette. Yeah, that's the silhouette. So normally you would see a silhouette in like Crown Royal.
By the way, let me go with Charles real quick. I don't know if the happy people, Charles, I like you a lot, but here, let me just, I'm very unlike this in my regular life. In my regular life, I go for walks. I'll play pickleball. I'm a happy dude in the classroom. What happens is this pisses me off. I love cards, and as you saw from my 5 gripes earlier, and I'll probably go over them for newcomers, it really pissed me off. That's all. All this stuff just pisses me off. And even Run Good Life today, Collector Charles is how I found out about it, by the way, had some nice, finally, a breaker speaks how they should. More of this, please. Kudos, hats off, hell yes, way to go. More of this conversation.
I just want to know if the influencers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers here on YouTube have any sort of self-awareness when they hype up first off the line and they sell out those products way too expensive, that they know that they are directly responsible.
Hold up. Give me 2 seconds. Let's do this one more time.
I just want to know if the influencers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers here on YouTube have any sort of self-awareness when they hype up first off the line and they sell out those products way too expensive, that they know that they are directly responsible for hobby versions of those products being way too expensive. Probably not. All they care about is themselves and their neck checks from Arena Club. Let's get into it.
cause I'm really from Oakland now. A 700 ass nigga, I'm from Oakland, ho. East Oakland, West Oakland, North Oakland. But like Mary, got them bitches down.
Jesus. Well, you guys stuck it through. I was on a heater too. I was rolling. Damn it, I was rolling. All the current stuff is garbage. It's trash. It's not good. I assume you can hear me now. It's not worth it. It's just not a good product. I'm making a video on Shine 150. That's what I was going to do. This is what makes me heated. This is what got me going. It boggles my mind that people in the know, people in the business, they don't even know about Shine. They don't even understand what's happening. They don't know his collection. It's unreal. Or they pretend to not to play dumb. But it's unreal how little they know about the buyers, little they know about Shine. It took 2-3 hours really of research today. I haven't started the video, but I've done my research. I'm ready to make the video. The game right now is sell it while it has value, sell it high. It's gonna go lower. It doesn't matter that it's gonna drop. We're gonna sell you a product that isn't worth it. I'm not even talking about the gambling aspect. I'm talking about singles. I'm talking about flipping. It's the flipping mentality is we're gonna get rid of this card. It's probably gonna go down, and we're gonna move into something else. And the card you let go, the card that you give the bag to, the bag falls. It drops, and people are this is out in the open. This is what people discuss, and they're way too comfortable with selling I have no problem selling you a Kareem rookie because a Kareem rookie is going to hold value. I have zero problem with selling you something that's gonna stay. Hopefully it's a good buy, it's a good purchase, you make some money on it, your card goes up. Kudos, but that's not what's going on. You could argue it's always been this way, but not at this price, never at this price, not even close to this price. Someone commented on the Zion Williamson video portion that, Shaq cards didn't sell for that price. Not even close. Shaq prices weren't even in the same realm. So there's a phantom push right now. It's all FOMO. It's all hype. And this is the game we play now. And people are okay with it. You're okay selling someone a product that sucks. The lack of connection to the sport, it just feels like everything's for the flip, the money. It's all mirrored in content. You can see it. When I'm growing up, it's a connection to the game. It's a connection to the sport. It's somewhere that and maybe you could say it's the age thing. I'm 40, not 15. But everything's mirrored back in content. And there's no love for the sport. People don't even know. The sport is almost, the players are almost trivial, it feels like, in what you see mirrored back in content. Stanley, what's up, brother? Manufacturers won't stop, and the breakers let it happen. The breakers are the distributor. The breakers made money off it, and the manufacturer. 2015, the card market looked much different. In 2015, I go back to 2009. Curry's rookie season. That stuff has value. There's not many of his cards out there. There's not many rookie sets of his, and a third of them are college jerseys. And then you get into the print run of this Curry stuff, and it's very low print run. And in 2012 or 13, when NBA is going to Panini and Prism, Klay Thompson rookie year, Kawhi Leonard rookie year, very little of this stuff. It makes it have some longer value. And the argument is, if you print more, or excuse me, if you print less, the money's it's gonna make everything more. It's gonna make things price more. We'll make a few sets, make a 30-year sets for collectors, make a 30-year sets that can be a fun open, but it doesn't have to have the $10,000 hit. It doesn't have to have this huge chase that brings up the prices way high. Make some stuff. I wouldn't be so bothered if there was some stuff made for others, if some of that stuff was out there, but there's none of that, because at the bottom, the note is, it's not about getting more people in. It's not about 10xing the people. It's about making more money at the top. The way they see that is the more people come in, they can sell the product for more. They have more buyers. The people at the top make more money this way. Yeah, print runs do need to get lower. It's 25,000, 24,000 Wemby Prism PSA 10 rookie cards already. More are going to come in. There's going to be over 30,000 of them. The content has one of his cards, the content space. Most creators I've had a conversation with see everything through the hobby lens, on camera, off camera. Give Chris Sewell, I think he sees it outside the hobby lens. But it's shown in content. It's shown in conversations I've had off camera with some of these content people. Everything is fed through the hobby lens. There's no real world connection. There's no real world. By the way, there's no real world sponsors. Everything is a circle of scratching each other's back. All the sponsors happen to be card related as well. No, everyone's being fed right now. All these people are eating right now. What happens when the economy or times get a little tougher for these guys? What happens when they're not going to dip into the college fund for their kid? They're not going to dip into their real estate section. They're going to liquidate sports cards, baseball cards. And again, if I'm wrong, it means capitalism has invaded successfully into sports cards. Corporate America has taken over sports cards, and it's no longer the fun game of what it used to be. It's now a corporate. It's going to fail. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Someone will wake up. The cards are going to crumble. More people will get out. And maybe the high end has some certain big money stay. But overall, these kids are going to move on with life. These breakers we saw and whatnot yesterday, all 20 years old. Every room, almost 90% of those. I feel a little bad. Apparently, I have a little more reach than I thought. The one guy on the boxing channel wanted to come over and talk. And then so I get a message after. I made a comment on someone's... whatever, you get going, you get on one. But I made a comment about someone's weight. Well, apparently they were watching and they messaged me and they liked the channel and they said no problem, but he's been battling weight. So no, I mean no harm. I mean no nothing. I get short jokes. I got no hair under this hat. I get bald jokes. So I don't necessarily get it in front of people. But he said he had 4 people message him or call him saying he was on the live. So yeah, the boxing guy was cool. I'm not sure if he was reaching out though to try to get some love for his channel, but overall, yes. I wish we could have had a better conversation back and forth. I shouldn't have told him to mute it. I should have just kept talking and have the echo for us. And maybe not, but that in hindsight. My last gripe is just Fanatics and Collectors Universe really run it all. I mean, you could maybe throw a couple more big companies in there. This is what's going to happen with breaks. Is the breakers are there's going to be a couple breakers that just really run this house. And what's covered is PSA. And PSA already, just in themselves, have so much control over the grade you get on your card. That 9 to 10 is going to make someone between a $500 card or a $5,000 card or a $1,200 card or a $20,000 card. So PSA, my face is covering the PSA bubble, but they have just in themselves a ton. And now they're buying back your cards. That's just, whether it's good intentioned or not, it's not good. It's not right. They want to get in on the money. There's money to be made. They're not making enough money just grading. They need to get into that. Hey, I'm seeing everyone else make money on selling this product. I need to sell the product too. Now they have a deal with eBay and PSA Vault. They own Golden Auctions. So all over it is not good. Not good. And when I mentioned there's a conflict of interest, when I mentioned it's all a circle, nobody in the hobby, nobody participates. None of these content people have much to say about it. They really don't. They don't. And I'll go back to the sponsors. All the sponsors in the space are card related. No one has there's no connection to the real world in sports cards. Just none.
I just want to know if the influencers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers here on YouTube have any sort of self-awareness when they hype up first off the line and they sell out those products way too expensive, that they know that they are directly responsible for hobby versions of those products being way too expensive. Probably not. All they care about is themselves and their neck checked from Arena Club. Let's get into it.
Did we just become best friends? Did we just become best friends? So much room for activities.
Ass nigga, I'm from Oakland, how? East Oakland, West Oakland, North Oakland, but like Mary got them bitches down. Turned up.
Way to go, Run Good Life. I doubt the end has anything about it. He shot his shot. It was nice and early. His whole chat section is commenting about it. Way to go, Run Good Life.
They don't know what the future of their company is going to be. And so until then, it's the wild, wild west for first.
All right, let's hear what this is.
Concerned about what's going to happen to them when This one, the first off the line, made no sense. And this is just first off the line, should be sold for anywhere from.
Hold up. I am kind of, he's talking some truths here. Let's hear.
Influencers selling out for bottom tier rookies. 25, 30%.
All right. Sorry for the skipping around. Let's hear this last minute or two, what he has to say, and I'll react.
Average to slightly under average box. That's about the average. That's what I talk about on this channel. And these are $1,000. ROI dipping down to 20% or lower. Yeah, nothing adds up. Once again, just another criminal job done by a handful of breakers and a handful of influencers selling out first off the line at prices that in no world make sense to anybody who has any sort of pulse of the market for sealed product and can look and see what like high-end stuff sells for, low-end stuff sells for, and come up with a fair price for a first off the line. Usually in most worlds, first off the line should be sold for anywhere from 10%. If it's really juicy, maybe like 25, 30% over hobby. Things like Prism first off the line with multiple shimmer parallels and an auto. This one, the first off the line, made no sense. And this is just a world of first off the line. There's people who are very, very concerned about what's going to happen to them when Panini no longer has first off the lines, when they no longer have licenses for football and basketball. They're maybe not partnered with Fanatics. They don't know what the future of their company is going to be. And so until then, it's the wild, wild west for first off the line. And sadly, the first off the line floor price, whatever it sells out at, highly impacts the price that hobby is going to come out at, because it's not anymore. It's just a world we live in right now, where if it's priced out something 1 month, photo happens, old price totally out the window. They'll reprice it out, whatever. Pure.
I mean, good for him. Good for Run Good Life, and he slight attack at Arena Club, a slight attack at the sponsorship, a slight attack probably at Pac-Man or Jeff, and good for Run Good Life to say something. I'm working currently on a video on Shine 150. It boggles my mind how many people don't really know about this guy, and he's kind of manipulating the market. This is supposedly his collection. I can't say if he flips it, if it's all there. He's a collector. He has a ton of this stuff. I mean, we could look in a vault and in nice boxes. He makes it look fancy, but I mean, this is the collection for the guy that bought the $13 million card, and it's just a lot of the same. It's very similar to the Jordan and Kobe card, and so all this is his, and so it's a little bit of market manipulation going on, in my opinion. But there's been some stories. There's some stories that I can share, that I will share in the video, some footage, and it should be good. But that's what I'm working on right now. We've been going 52 minutes. I shared twice now my gripes, and we went over it twice. I think I've done it justice. I think I was thorough enough. But yeah, this is the guy that we're putting, that bought the $13 million card that a lot of people don't even know about, don't know he has this collection. In 2022, there's an ESPN article that I have up right here. It's hot in here. Shine's real. It's 107 outside. Tomorrow it's finally getting down to the 90s. All week it's supposed to be in the 90s. Let's pray for the 90s. Shine's real name is Matt Allen, but that's not something you'll see on his manicured social media. About 4 years ago, and this was in 2022, so that'd be 2018, Allen invested money from private equity into cars. Now, here's the thing. That's something I really don't want to get into, Allen says when asked about his background. A lot of people want to know the story, and I'm not going to tell it. I parlayed my profits into my passion. He says now, wielding a sports car collection by his own estimate worth $100 million. Now, that $100 million is 3 years ago. So what else has he put in to this collection over here? This is the guy that bought the $13 million card. It's a bit of market manipulation. That's it. He owns a lot of these huge cards. I'd be curious what this sold for. Is this that much different than the Logo Man? I mean, this is 1 out of 5, so it's not a 1. There's no logo. Is it that much? It didn't sell for over $100K. I would highly doubt it. It's just all this stuff. It's all the same. And so it propped up the price on a lot of these cards, or kept them relevant. This reminds me of the Matthew McConaughey scene in Jesus, it's too close. It's too similar. I'm going to have to play on that in a video where there's humming with the chest, Wolf of Wall Street. Anyways, I've been researching him a lot of the day. I was planning this live. I'm not going to go live Monday, Thursday. I'm going to go live Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know why I thought I'd go Monday, Thursday, but NFL starts. I'm not going live during NFL. That's crazy. Number one, I'm not going to compete against NFL. Number two, I watch every down. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going live while the NFL's on. So yeah, it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll put a visual up at some point. Probably Saturday night as well. Try to release 3 or 4 videos. I'm considering clipping, 5 minute, 10 minutes of this live, some of the more entertaining stuff, and turning that into a video. But I don't know if that's gonna, my videos are so highly edited and you expect something from the video. If it's just part of the live, I don't know if that's gonna work, but I might test that for a few weeks. I mean, I'm on here 2 hours. If I can get 10 minutes for a video, it might even bring more people over to the live. I think LeBron owns a couple of these, but yeah, of course. I mean, this is his collection. He brought Logan Paul in.
Honor to be able to sell you your first sports cards, obviously. And the 2 first cards you ever got are amazing.
Yeah.
So, great starter kit. Check them out.
Came in a nice little box. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah.
And so I'll use an example with Shine. Shine sold. He bought the Luka jersey, the Luka auto card for $500,000, a little less than $500,000. He turned around and sold it for over $4 million. I think about $4.5 million. So he made a lot of money off that card. Well, he rebought that card for $3 million. So someone lost over $1 million. Whoever spent 4 point whatever on it and then turned it down, resold it to Shine for just $3 million. And now that card's definitely not worth $3 million in his collection. But that's what's going on here. He's messing with $3 million, $4 million. The big high purchases are all one guy. That's kind of weird. Let's go look them up. I mean, I might lose you while I look it up, but if we go over here and look up some of these biggest cards, especially in the basketball or what I'd call modern, some people say it's not modern, but I'd say that 90s, 2000 stuff, we got to put some sort of date. That's modern, right? I mean, and then ultra modern. I consider ultra modern when they started messing with everything about 2017, 18. I have the Donruss Optic set for NBA, and this is a Shine card. And not the vintage stuff, but almost guaranteed. I mean, this is not Logan Paul, the $5 million one? Is that one Logan Paul? Shine owns one of these. I'm not sure if that's a Shine buy. This is a Shine buy. This is one I was just talking about. He bought this card for $500,000, turned around, sold it. It sold for 4 point something. What is this? 4 point, tells us right here, 4.6. And then he rebuys it from the guy that bought it for 3.2. So $1.4 million loss. This card's not worth $3 million in any realm. It shouldn't be $3 million ever. This card is no way better than the Dr. J Bird Magic rookie, a Bird Magic rookie, 8 championships combined, saved the NBA, got the NBA to go live. It used to be tape delay. Just absolutely played in huge markets, won titles in huge markets. It's on there with Dr. J, a legend, and this card sells for $4 million and then $3 million. So he owns all these top cards. All these big expensive cards are all by one guy. Is it market manipulation? A little. And he owns a specific type. This type. Here's the $3 million sale, the 3.1 when he rebought it. This is all his type of stuff right here. I wouldn't be surprised if we went over to his collection and this card's there. Do we see this card? There it is. Not even talking shit. There it is. And what would this one sell for? $3 million. So every big expensive one they've put money into, not somebody else. It's a bit weird. All these are his. All the big sales that are modern are from this guy. Anyways, I'm working on the video. I did a lot of research on him today, and the video will come out probably tomorrow or the next day. Tomorrow's Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll go live both those days at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is going to be my time, except Saturday I'll go at 6:30. It's easy. If there's NFL on that day, I'm not going live. Monday, Thursday, Sunday. If there's no NFL, we're going live. And I think Saturday, not this Saturday, but next we'll have Gio back on. I want to comment. I got a little flustered at the beginning of the show. I want to continue to have guests call in. I think that adds something. So I meant to share it. In the matter of fact, let's do that now. If anyone wants to call in on maybe any of my gripes, maybe on Shine, maybe on anything you want to talk about. But why don't we share? Call-ins welcome. We'll throw that there if anyone does want to call in, has something to add, something to share, some knowledge on Shine, some thoughts on my gripes. The current product isn't worth the hype. Give me some, yeah, I'll take some yelling. Let's do it. Let's yell at each other respectfully. It's all a game. It's all about what it says. I want to go back to Whatnot and check out Whatnot. That wouldn't be a mistake either, but the music is a problem. I might already demonetize myself tonight.
Swag. Mary got them bitches back. East Oakland, West Oakland, North Oakland, but like Mary.
Yeah, Raiders. Let's see. We went over the Shine article. I need to put that back in my research spot. This guy pulled an Adem Bona. That's kind of a funny name, actually, if you say it. That's funny. Oh, Jesus. Boy, do I miss that guy. There is nobody on. Let me give a quick argument. I don't think you want to hear it. Give me a 30-second platform to tell you why Kobe's better than LeBron. Well, Kobe could do it too. Kobe's better than LeBron. First of all, he has more championships. He didn't join super teams. Yes, he got drafted to a team that had Shaq, but he didn't join the Miami Heat and Dwayne Wade and Ray Allen and Chris Bosh. He didn't go back. He didn't leave Cleveland in a weird way. He didn't go back to Cleveland to join Kyrie and what he thought he had a chance there. He didn't come out to LA to join Anthony Davis and where he thought he had a chance there. So that's number one. Number two, he beat a super team without Shaq. And people want to say Gasol's so good. Gasol was great, but so was his brother. Marc Gasol was also great. And Paul Gasol would have had a very similar career if he stayed on the Grizzlies or on another team without Kobe. He would have been Paul Gasol would have been a great player that doesn't get any love like his brother or forgotten about because he didn't have Kobe there. He's a great compliment to Kobe because he's very analytic, very thoughtful. He was a good passer. He could play without the ball. You see people saying Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher went and played with Where did he play? Utah? Nick Van Exel went to Golden State. Did Fisher have a time with Golden State? Garbage. Fisher would be nothing. Fisher would be Tyronn Lue without Kobe. All right. Who else is on the team? Odom. Odom's nothing without Kobe. And that team beat the Celtics with Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, Kevin Garnett, the first super team, really. Paul Pierce, Tony Allen, the defender. Big Baby Davis, Kendrick Perkins. So right there in that championship, amazing. He has more titles. He's a better three-point shooter in his career than LeBron. He's a better on-ball defender than LeBron. And overall, he's just a better leader. And where I find LeBron, it's not talked about enough, is LeBron's mental game is fragile. He cares too much about stuff. He's so calculated. And so LeBron's mental game on the court, who hit the big shot? Ray Allen. Who hit the big shot? Kyrie Irving. His mental game is weak. Kobe and Jordan have a mental game like nobody else, maybe Steph Curry. And that's that. I mean, they have the killer instinct. They got the mental game. And Kobe on all those factors is why I have him over LeBron. I got my minute of getting it all out. Those are my metrics of why Kobe, LeBron can't. LeBron's not better than Kobe. Do we have someone who wants to argue this? Let's see. Collector Charles, we'll put you on. Come in hot, Collector. Give us a take. They want to hear something. They want to hear some passion. Well, this one doesn't have it. Hold up. All right, Collector Charles.
I mean, once you started talking about Kobe, I had to jump in. So,
what's the Kobe take?
He's much better than LeBron. He's the second greatest of all time next to Jordan, only because Kobe said so. Other than that, I would say Kobe's the GOAT.
I mean, there's guys like Kareem and Magic before it, Bird, Russell. So I don't want to throw Kobe ahead of some of those guys. But is Kobe better than LeBron? I mean, Kareem won 6 NBA championships. I think he won 6 MVPs. Kareem has a strong argument. But I do think Kobe's better than LeBron. How come you think Kobe's better than LeBron?
Because Kobe has that killer instinct that LeBron doesn't have. Kobe never bitched and grabbed about things. LeBron constantly wants people to say, I'm the GOAT, I'm this, I'm that. Dude, Kobe never said shit. He just went out there and proved it on the court. He had a torn Achilles tendon and hit both his free throws off the court.
And you
What
know
was
how
the initial-
bad? Do you know how bad that was? Halliburton wanted to walk. I heard this after. Halliburton wanted to walk off that court in the finals so bad because Kobe did, but he couldn't. Kobe went and shot free throws.
2 of them, and made them. Didn't even miss them. Didn't short arm them. He made those damn things because he knew he had to. That's the kind of man Kobe is. LeBron wishes he was that good and that kind of man. LeBron, you know, I mean, he's 6'9", 260. He's athletic as hell. I mean, he's gifted. You know, Kobe was just the same size as Jordan. That's all he had going for him. But he had that killer instinct.
To
He
answer
won
Jason,
5
Nash got
championships.
hurt. Sorry about it. Nash got hurt right away. I was so pumped. I thought they were going to give Kobe one last team with Dwight Howard and bringing in Nash. Steve Nash got hurt. I mean, I think he broke his arm or leg right away, almost right away. I was really excited for those trades. I thought Laker management did a good job, and it didn't work out. But they tried to give Kobe one last hurrah. And by the way, he was going on 50-point games, 40-point games. Someone asked between, Paul Gasol and Shaq. He had a garbage team. Chris Mim, who else? Smush Parker. I mean, he didn't have a good team, but he was also dominating and statistically with scoring.
Who won his last NBA championship? He had to babysit Andrew Bynum too. So, that's that enough right there makes him one of the greatest of all time, because Andrew Bynum was like a head case and a half, and he managed to wheel him along with Pau Gasol and everybody, and they won a championship and beat a really good Celtics team that was built to stop Kobe. They were 100% built to stop Kobe Bryant and him getting all these championships.
Not to pivot, Charles. Charles, you're the one that showed me this about Run Good Life. So when you first heard him say that, what was your take? I'm sure you're happy that he said something like this.
So here's the thing. I used to love Pac-Man because Pac-Man was he would just buy these $10,000 cases, and he's just like, anyway, well, I lost $7,000. On to the next one. And I thought it was kind of funny at first, and then I realized he's really hurting someone like RGL trying to get in and buy these products, because when there's photo stuff first off the line or whatever, Pac-Man's going to grab all those cases because he's got a direct line to Panini, and he'll just constantly go and just grab that shit and keep people like RGL from breaking and making money off this stuff. So I'd say my guess is RGL just got fed up with this shit and was like, I was wanting to get Silhouette, but it's, $1,000 a pop, fuck this, man, whatever.
Good for him. I think it was good. And the shout out to Arena Club was a little icing, a little jab. That was a jab right there. That was good.
Because there's also videos of Pac-Man constantly on Arena Club, and he admits flat out, yeah, so Arena Club's covering most of the tab on this, but I'm also spending my own money, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you're admitting you're in their pocket and you're doing this and trying to basically get other people to do it. He even had his own packs on Arena Club. He even had a collab with him.
He had a collab, who, Pac-Man?
Yeah, he had a collab on Arena Club, his own packs, his own Grail cards. He hand-selected them for 24 hours. You can go and do the $500 deal on there and get the cards he picks out. And they're all Grail cards and blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, you're making it so obvious that you're just a shill at this point. Like,
Charles, I think we're going to watch a few of these videos. Thank you for calling in. Call in anytime. Feel free. It adds a show, and I'd love more callers. And bring the heat. Bring the passion. Charles, thank you for calling in.
Hey, you're welcome.
Let's see. So why not watch? When is his the last? There it is right there. You don't have to look far. He has a national. Someone said he was able to trade these in, and someone messaged me saying that he was literally told an email he couldn't trade in anything for this redemption box. So I don't know. I mean, that's just what I'm hearing. 100 insane national gold packs. Jesus Christ. That's what the hobby is. That's not what it is. But here's the Arena Club 8 days ago.
We are back with the latest Arena Club slab packs, plus a huge announcement. What these packs here are a digital repack, but with physical, tangible cards. So you can send these cards back to yourself whenever you want. I rep these all the time. I'm always talking about them, and they're a lot of fun. So if you guys like these videos and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, press the buttons below. It is free, helps do more like this, and get you into YouTube-only giveaway. Plus, make sure you check out Arena Club. The link's down below in the description, and that is to their Instagram and their site. That being said, we have a huge announcement today. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Huge announcement. A huge announcement. What is it?
I actually will be getting my own slab pack. It's a collab pack that's been curated.
Oh, there it is. He's getting his own slab pack. Yeah, this is all transactional. I mean, I'm not almost positive. I'm 99.999999999 that all his product is free. I mean, it's all free, including the Topps product, Panini product. I don't know if all their products. Gio said it's not. Gio said his product's not free. Most breakers are paying for it. He's not a breaker. He's a way to get eyeballs on their stuff right away. He's where people go. He's getting his stuff for free, and I'd love to have him on to tell me otherwise.
There's truly worked very hard on this one, and it's one of the kind of collab partner packs they've been doing. You've seen probably some other creators also get some packs. So finally turned for mine. I've been working very hard on this, so I'm curious on your feedback.
Who says they're popular? I want to see them being popular. I didn't see many mystery packs go. We went to 25 different whatnot rooms yesterday. Not one mystery pack was being sold. I didn't see one. So just because the advertising, and what if I base my thoughts off Whatnot off what I see in the advertising, I thought Whatnot was going to be a lot different. It's boring as hell. It's a snooze fest. Many channels have 15, 20 people unless you're giving a giveaway, a givey. So the only reason we think mystery slabs or mystery packs are so big is because of the marketing campaign. How big are they really? They weren't flying off shelves at the National. They're not flying off shelves at Front Row Card Show. So how big are they really?
If you like them, don't like them, I chose the cards here. I tried to have really strong value with a huge chase. Slab packs have already become a huge kind of go-to option for a lot of people who like to rip cards.
Stop it. Clarification. LeBron is still an all-time great. He's now the leading if you look at statistics, he leads so many categories. It's important to him. It was important to Wilt Chamberlain, by the way. There's a lot of comps between Wilt's and LeBron's. They wanted to be perceived a certain way, very important to them, and stats really mattered to them. And I wish LeBron would not be a Laker anymore. However, you put LeBron with Luka, and they bring in Marcus Smart, and they bring in DeAndre Ayton, and you already have Austin Reeves and some talent they've been playing with for a while. The West is stacked, but that's a decent team. I mean, that's a good team. The regular season just garbage. LeBron's going to sit a third of the games. He should. He's 40-something years old.
Obviously, there's always some risk involved, but I did my best personally, and hopefully you guys agree, to give a very high floor and a lot of chases, and so high floor, high ceiling, and make slab packs, which are already an amazing product, even better in these lines.
Amazing product. Is it an amazing? This is what I'm talking about. People are just right here is a great example. The current culture, this is one of my 5 issues. If you're joining me late, one of my 5 issues is the current culture of cards is let's sell you a product that's going to go down in value. Already, this is gambling. And number 2, whatever they pull in there is probably a card that's already gone down in value, or a Trey McBride, which is going to go down in value. You know, it's what's in these things. And so it's not a good buy, and it's not smart. And nowhere is he saying this. Why? Because he's getting paid to do this. He's making money. Not only on his monetization, which if I'm making $500 a month off YouTube with monetization, what's he making? When these guys say there's no money in YouTube, you're a bad YouTuber. You're not by the way, all these sponsors just show how bad of a YouTuber you are. If I'm making 500 with my measly little community, love the community. I'm very happy. I don't mean it like that, but in big terms, I got 5,000 views a video. This guy's getting 50. So if he's making 10x the money from 500, let me do the math. That's decent money. That's just off YouTube monetization. The cash is flowing in. He's not going to stop. He's going to keep peddling this product. So I have every right to be upset and annoyed and mad at this stuff because he's peddling a product. Number 1, people shouldn't be playing. And number 2, he's doing it so genuinely, like it's wholesome, like it's not gambling. And number 3, I forgot my number 3. He's making so much money off this, just off YouTube monetization alone. What are you doing? And that's why I'm like, dude, do I ever need to take a sponsor? If I continue to grow even at a slow pace. By the way, we just hit 6,000 subscribers. Oh, that's so lame what I just said.
West out playing, North out playing, but like Mary got them bitches.
Well, I was excited about it. 6,000 subs. Hey, why not? I mean, I had 2,800. It took me 3 years. And in the past 3 months, we've doubled to 6,000. So that's exciting. Working on the video. Let's hear what he's going to
You'll see stuff like very popular case hits, maybe, or players I love or that you guys might love. Something that might be classic or something that could go up in time. Who knows? A lot of good stuff that I chose once again.
If it could go up in time, that'd be amazing. Who knows? Most of it won't, but who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe the 5% of card that'll hold value or go up. Otherwise, I'm selling you trash, and I'm gonna coat it and make it look pretty. We'll put the dog poop in a fancy McDonald's Happy Meal bag for you.
and spent a lot of time going through that checklist to make sure that it's one that is a very strong one.
I've also heard something. I can't. I saw someone make a video on this. I can't confirm. This is what I heard about Arena Club. They can end it whenever they want. They end that checklist. If it doesn't sell out in a certain amount of time, in a day, whatever, they can end the checklist. So they generally, if this is true, they never have to give away the big card on that checklist because they're ending it at a certain point. They're not letting the full checklist sell out or the full thing end. That's what I heard.
So stay tuned to Arena Club's Instagram and their site for when the packs go live, as well as my own. And we'll share announcements very soon. That's tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. And these packs will be very limited. Only 24, 48 hours they'll be up, and then that's it.
That's it. That's it. So we confirmed they're going to be up for a day or two. It doesn't matter if we sell through the checklist. So what happens here is you have I can't see. I'm not on Arena Club. If I scroll down, I can see our odds. We have a 0.005 chance of hitting the best card. I'm not kidding. Less than a 1% chance of hitting that best card. And they're not going to go through the whole thing. They're not going to go through the whole run. So they could go through the whole run and still not give out the big card. I don't like it.
Try to work on some more drops together, but very limited pack. Want to try a test run here, and this has been something working behind the scenes for a little bit now. So hopefully you guys like it. A lot went into this, and let me know your feedback, positive or negative. If you think I did a good job,
let's comment, positive or negative. By the way, 390 comments. If I get a video with about, well, let's just be fair.
We are back with the latest.
No. Oh, it's not on this side. It was on the other one. I mean, it was so convenient. It was right there. How far are we into this video? Minute 50. How many views did this in? And that's all right. So fair. 166 on 6,000. And this guy's got how many views? 50,390. So about double the comments, but 10x, 9x the views. Fair. That's fair. Maybe they're buying comments now. What did I want to do here? Yeah, even the chat is roasting him. First one, 20 likes. Next time I have a spare 15 minutes and $27,000 in my checking account, I'll look into this. Slab packs took advantage of people being used to losing 90% and convinced them to just lose 50%. And for me, it feels as if you are selling a bad product to the public and your viewers. Comment. It feels as if you are selling a bad product to the public and your viewers, and that's how I feel.
So I'm going to show you guys the lineups right now. Here's everything. We can actually hold right here and just show the cards. So you got Judge. You always have a Grail. But
there's no odds. The odds are below or above. What are the odds to hit these? And again, we just confirmed they don't go through the whole run. They don't go through the whole. That's criminal in itself. Let's talk how it is. That's criminal in itself. They give odds to hit them and they don't go through the full run. So those aren't the real odds. And we don't know, is that algorithm, is it going to be one of the last 10% cards or in a 10% thing that's never going to get hit till the end? He says this is up for 24 to 48 hours. So they don't go through the whole run. The fair way to do it, and if it's fair, I wouldn't even call it fair. The right way to do it was at least give the people the chance to go through the whole run. But if you're not going to go through the whole run, that already skews all the odds you put up.
Chase cards, those are the chasers. There's Grail. There's chasers. There's chasers. All right. And here is the football. Grail plus then the chasers. That's $1,000 pack, one slab. Diamond. We'll open some of those today.
Oh, just $1,000 pack. I'm glad his chat. It was his chat. I mean, we looked at 2 comments. They both roasted it. Trade-in value, $5,000. Profit, $1,100. Side note, had a 30% loss until the last pack was open. Don't gamble, kids. So he somehow profits off all this. I don't buy it. Just sitting here living through Pac-Man. Enjoy when you rip some baseball cards. I don't really like repacks very much because the majority of half losses, but way better compared to buying hobby boxes. They both suck, and someone's making the repack to make money off you. I mean, it's just simply that. And a lot of times it's the stuff you can't get rid of. If anyone's been in cards, the way this works is you put in slabs. First of all, they're putting their own slab in some of this stuff. They don't have to pay the price to get it graded. They're just grading it themselves with a garbage slab. and you put stuff that doesn't move. If it would move as a single, you sell it as a single. Because it won't move, maybe you put 125 high-end cards at 0.005%. You don't even do the whole print run. You don't got to give it away. You can do 10 different one of these breaks, whatever you want to call them, with the same damn big card. It's some BS. And Pac-Man has no problem pushing it to the people.
Pokemon, if you're into that. Emerald.
If you're into that, I'll tell you.
$500, one slab. I love that judge. Oh my goodness. That is one of the first ever kind of big judges I pulled, not the auto version, but the other version from Mega Box from Walmart. And there's Chet again at the time, Caitlin Clark. There's what else? Patrick Mahomes. There is Downtown Montana. All that stuff. There's Pokemon real quick. Well, Pikachu. And
all right, we get it, bro. It's a total scam, and you have no problem pushing it. How much is an expensive pack here, or what is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, here we go. We get to see some mods.
roughly, and then you have
So here's 0.196 for this. Not the stuff above. The stuff above's even far lower. And they don't run through the whole print run. I'm not 0.05%. 1% is 1%. You know, it would say 1%. This is less than half. This is less than 0.5%. It's 1/5 of a percent. 1/5 of a percent. Not 1/10. Not 90% of 1%, 1/5 of 1%. And they don't have to give the card away because they don't do the whole run.
Products are like this. You get a Grail, which is usually a massive card, huge multiple at a lower hit rate, obviously. And then Chasers at a higher hit rate. For those, combining at 2% roughly. And then you have all these guys about 2% per. And you could pull anyone from the list. Now, as one gets pulled.
So we're going to get into the polls. Let's see what he pulled. I know we have a lot of people coming in, coming out, a lot of new viewers. Real quick, the thumbnail, my 5 problems, my 5 big problems. I'll run through them really quick. The cards aren't worth the modern hype. It's all BS. It's all garbage. People are just like Pac-Man. They're okay with selling a product that's garbage. They're okay with selling something where someone's going to lose money, and they're packaging it as if it's not coming to a casino. They're packaging it as if it's not gambling. You could argue it's always been the game, but there's never been Arena Club. There's never been Derek Jeter moving money into this stuff. There's never been people getting shined on Shine. I'm making a Shine video, by the way. It should come out in the next couple of days. The lack of connection to the sport. It doesn't feel about the sport anymore. It's about the serial number. It's about the flip. It's about the money. It's not about collecting your favorite shortstop or getting your shortstop's best card, going out and collecting Jeff Kent, great second baseman for the Giants growing up. It's not about that. It's about, and it's mirrored in the content. You can say, hey, I'm 40, not 15, but it's just shown in the content what it's about. It's about, and when players get involved, it feels inauthentic. You say, oh, there's a connection, more players are in it. It just feels odd. It feels weird. It feels inauthentic. It feels like less room for the average man to play. If people with that kind of money are able to play, manufacturers just won't stop. And a decade ago, everything looked different. A decade ago, there wasn't all these different sets. A decade ago, the print runs were much smaller. There wasn't all the color. Just a decade ago. And that's what makes Curry's rookie card. I'll preach it all day long. Go buy some Curry. I'm all in on Curry. I don't have my one Curry rookie card in I have all the NBA rookie card collection, but in my mind, in my heart, I know Curry will last. He did it right. He's in the right market. There's barely any of his cards printed. It's a good, strong card. Anything printed. And then you move to Jason Tatum in 2017. There's already way too much of it. I have that whole optic set. I love that optic set. Way too many different shinies already. It's starting then. It's not about more people getting in and 10Xing. It's about the top. It's about the top making their money, being able to sell it for more, being able to push their product higher and higher. The content space. I didn't make this about content creators. I'm making it about very generalization, but every person I talk to that's a content creator, except maybe I'll give Chris Sewell some credit. They look through everything through a hobby lens. There's no connection to the real world. There's no real world involved. All the sponsors are not real world. It's all this card circle scratching everybody's back. And if I'm wrong that this will fail, which I don't think I am, if the cards keep coming down, if whatnot is so lackluster from what I saw, it is definitely going to collapse. And if it doesn't, it just means corporate America is invaded. They've made their mark and they've taken over sports cards. And who likes corporate America? Let's be honest. Last gripe is that Fanatics and Collectors Universe, you can put a couple more companies in there. They run it all. They have too much power. They just run everything. And I already went through this all, but if it's good intentioned, it's still wrong. If them making graded grails and them buying back your cards and grading your cards and letting you regrade your cards, it's all still wrong, even if good intentioned. So those are my big gripes, the 5 gripes. What's up, Gio? What's up, Bob? But yeah, those are my big gripes with the market right now. And I tried to make it very overall, tried not to call out just content people. But I will say, since Gio's here, if he's still here, that I think breakers are part of the problem. The manufacturers, they saw their new distribution, and their new distribution is breakers. And today, Run Good Life, I don't know if yours will play it for you in a minute. I've played it a few times. Run Good Life finally took a stance. He finally said something really strong, and it's great. I didn't know that was going to happen pairing with this. Someone messaged me after, Collector Charles, but the manufacturers saw an opportunity in a money grab, and they kept getting greedier and greedier and greedier, and the breakers are making money off this. The breakers are able to sell more product. The breakers are able to push, the distributors are able to push more. So that's a symbiotic relationship. And the stuff on the market is being open on camera for the manufacturer. It's perfect. They don't have to pay any money to advertise this stuff. Of course they want to be close. And most content creators kiss the ring. And you're looking, I'll argue, you say you don't kiss the ring. Well, it's looked at inside the hobby. I mean, look from outside the hobby or a different industry going on. It's a little weird. The cheese company is also going to make the media on the cheese. They're also going to have it in, and this probably already happened. Shit. I mean, it's just insight to every other thing in real life. I mean, the milk company, Sugar, did this back in the day, where or now all our kids eat milk and pizza for it's garbage. It's all processed by 11 a.m. It's not about the consumer. It's about making money. It's not about getting more people in. It's about more people making money at the top. And it is done in other industries. And I was not privy to watching it happen. And I'm not as passionate about those industries as I am about sports cards. But it definitely happened in other industries. We're watching it happen first. I think it's not cheese. I think it's not milk. It's not dairy. It's not something we need to consume. When the economy or things go down, they're not getting rid of, they're not liquidating the college tuition fund for their kid. They're not liquidating their real estate. They're liquidating sports cards. I'm working on a video on Shine. This is this huge collection. Where do we have it here? It's just all the same stuff. It's all the same stuff. He owns the $3 million card here, which he once sold for $4 million. So it's almost market manipulation. It feels a little bit, can't prove anything, but it feels a lot like market manipulation. He has them all. He has every single. We went and looked at the biggest card sales of all time. Oh, he has it. $3 million Jordan. We scroll up. Oh, he has it. $3 million Luka. Oh, we scroll up. He has the $4 million. He has the LeBron. He has every big mod. I'd call this modern if you're calling it 90s, 2000s. It's not ultra modern, but he has it's almost market manipulation, and bringing in guys that got fooled on FTX. It's a little scary. It's the same faces. Let's play that what Run Good Life had to say, because it was so damn strong.
Want them? Let me know. So that being said, let's start with.
We're here at the 2025 National in Chicago, and today is what we've been teasing all week long. It is our day with Jared McCain, doing a big video, big stream with him. It's going to be absolutely insane. If you guys like these videos,
hell is playing?
More, like, comment, subscribe, press those buttons below. It is free.
Oh, God, we had to hear this. Like, comment, subscribe, do what you got to do.
10 gold
What
packs,
am I listening
10
to
silver
right
packs,
now?
Tons more, tons of prizes. Info down below in the description. Best of luck. But today, I don't know what to expect, honestly. It's going to be a crazy day. I teamed up with Whatnot and Jared.
Hey, get the hell out of here, bro. You kidding me? What was going on there? My guy. Good for Run Good Life. 10,000 views already. 10,000 people heard this. Love it. Love it. More of this, please.
I just want to know if the influencers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers here on YouTube have any sort of self-awareness when they hype up first off the line and they sell out those products way too expensive, that they know that they are directly responsible for hobby versions of those products being way too expensive. Probably not. All they care about is themselves and their neck checked from Arena Club. Let's get into it.
Ain't that the truth?
East Oakland, West Oakland, North Oakland, but like Mary got them bitches down. Turned up.
What are we doing here? A little over an hour. I'm going to go live Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 o'clock. Saturday at 6:30. Hopefully I'll have Gio on again in a week or so, making a video on Shine. He's changed his name. You won't see Matt Allen anywhere here. Bolelo. Sorry, I don't. Lahan San. Balilo Lahan San, collector, investor, the hobby, Shine 150. No Matthew Allen. I'm not going to spoil any of the Matt Allen stuff. I'm not going to spoil any of the Shine stuff. It'll come out in the video. We did look at the ESPN article. I did show you that. This came out in 2022, and it says then it's his collection's $100 million. Now values have fallen, but you'd have to think in the last 3 years he's only built that collection stronger and stronger, especially what we see on his Instagram. I also love the first sentence. I want to give a shout out. I reached out to some guy on Instagram. I think he's the best writer. I can't stand any of the writers in sports cards. There's one guy who kicks ass in writing. Great, really good writer. Shine's real name is Matt Allen, but that's not something you'll see on his manicured social media. Manicured social media for a reason. He started working on this big collection in 2018. A partner of his has been Kevin O'Leary since 2022, since about this time this article's written. And this is not the author of the guy. No. How do we find that article? I don't even know. Do I have it up over here? I sure do. This dude's a good writer. Ben, whatever, Shahil Ben Ephraim is blah, blah, blah. He continues to write for several hobby outlets. Obsession with 1971. I've read several articles. I read, and most of it's garbage. Most of it's fluff. Most of it's trash. Most of it's not good. Oh, I didn't even monetize this thing anyways, so no. I mean, well, I'll make $2 on it, and yesterday's got demonetized. But I just monetized it just now, but not that it matters. The lives I make a couple dollars, $1.50. Did Shine buy a tampered box of 2009, 2010 Exquisite? This will be in the video. I have footage of it. It's weird. The whole Logan Paul G.I. Joe thing, also a little weird. No one ever he did take some legal action, but nobody ever. It was a $3 million fraud. No one ever did anything. Nothing was no conclusion ever happened. Logan Paul said he could go after the guy, and it would have been going after one of the bigger fakers, and Logan Paul said no. And I don't know, man, all a little weird. But so we'll get into this tomorrow. But I do like this author. I think he's a very good author. I've read several of his articles, and I think most. Let's put it this way. Every other thing I've read is pretty much is just fluff. It's people doesn't know anything about cards. It's people writing a fluff piece. This guy does not write fluff. I think he had an article about me, but I'm not playing bias here. We're just on the same page maybe, but he writes real stuff. You know, he's digging into Shine. How many other articles are digging into Shine in 2024? I think, we've been going an hour and a half. I don't know how much more content I have here. We went over my list. We took a look at Run Good Life statement. He's saying basically his overall message here is the first off the line is propped way too high. And then it affects all the other hobby boxes. Then it affects the regular hobby box price. And the reason that these are super high is he's saying influencers taking money from Arena Club or Courtyard are pumping these first off the line things too high. That's what he said.
I just want to know if the influencers with hundreds of thousands.
If I go to Whatnot, I mean, I guess I wasn't monetized anyways. Whatnot was something, huh? Anybody going to yell at us? These girls are back. These were girls yesterday. Again today, let's see. I'd assume they have multiple breakers. Oh, now she's dancing in a shirt.
Bang! Bang, collectors.
Bang! They're all 20 years old, every one of them. Every one of them. I don't know if it's the same chick from last night. It looks like somebody different. 30 people, no giveaway. So that's why there's only 30 people in here. If there was a giveaway, there'd be 2,000 people. Why does she just have a shirt on?
Like, what can I say, bro?
Because the reason she only has a shirt on is the 32 people in here are young men. Am I wrong? I mean, that's right. I'm not wrong, Jakara Jackson.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I love yesterday. My biggest overall take from yesterday is when they say, get it, like you're a dog. They let it go. Clock starts. Get it. Go get it. Sit, boo-boo, sit.
It was September 12th, and I was like the day right before.
Just comfortable with selling product that people are going to lose money. 92 people. A giveaway?
Gibbs is live.
No,
Go
just
get
because
it.
there's girls on the cover, maybe. Go get it. You heard
We're
it.
at $2
Go
on
get
a
it.
rookie Jameer Gibbs patch.
Go get it. It's just gonna be so much music. I've had things get demonetized before. It's no big deal. You don't get a strike. Yesterday on the live, they sent me an email. The list went down forever. This song, this song, this song, this song. The list went forever on the email I got today.
For Alexa Bliss is crazy. Come on. We need
No
more
music
Alexa
on
Bliss.
this one.
Waller for $1. Guys, I got bamboozled. I got pranked. I got pranked into running a second case. How dare you? Here is Hacksaw at a buck.
Jim Duggan? Who the hell cares about Jim Duggan?
I should have known when you guys kept saying
Hacksaw?
run a second case and kept saying LOL afterwards. I should have known something was up.
RTG rips.
Braun, Tommaso, Bronson
I
Reed.
still don't understand how it works. It says he just purchased on the top. Somebody won something. I still don't understand what the hell's going on. If I go to my wallet, can I put in money? Yeah. 148 people in here, but look at this. They're giving away a Charlie Dempsey. 2 Charlie Dempsey Astronite. There's a giveaway. I don't know. Who the hell's Charlie Dempsey? Oh, is that the guy? The guy that won? I don't know.
I didn't see what transpired.
Fair, Orlando. Fair.
Autograph already. Second autograph.
Who is it? Seamus.
Ah,
oh, that's cool.
Bruh. Speaking of the devil, look at Red Rooster manifesting it. Hey, so we're relaxing, but we're relaxing.
I mean, it's a $40 card. It's a very cool card.
I think we gotta move him. I don't wait until any of these back.
Nice thing about that, there was no music. Big Paul, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Why you always lying?
Mavericks, we take that though. That's a good take, UFA.
Oh, we step in. May contain explicit content. Let's see. Big Paul. He was yelling yesterday. Doing some NBA thing on top. Select 24-25. Still has Kobe on it. Kobe been dead.
Bobby on the table. Yeah, we got some cool shit. We got some cool shit on the giddies.
The Givvies. That is the new stupidest thing I've ever heard. The Givvies. Anyone that calls it a Givvy, run. Jordan likes Mary, gamble. Let her know in the comments.
We got the good stuff.
We got the good stuff. Yes, we do. Come get it. 2 cheeseburgers with a French fry and a large chocolate shake. The good stuff. Another under 25-year-old male. Oh, he's bald. Maybe he's over 25. Another is trying to get it while he can. All right, sell that stuff. Sell it. They're going to lose. They're not going to make their money. If they do, they're going to flip it around, make someone else the loser on the card. Hot potato is what we're playing right now.
Incredible take.
Incredible.
Hell yeah. Love to hear that crazy.
Who are you going to hit in the Miami Heat? Jaquez Jr.?
No.
Jaime? Some Jaime? Juan on Juan? Random book pulls.
Handle if people are interested in that. It's not. Here, I'll drop it.
Drop it like it's hot. No. Moving on. Look at this face. That's the face of a young man that doesn't want to get a job.
Crazy, I'll be in Vegas. Wow, a lot of people go to Vegas early September. What is it? Is that when they're throwing out like more comps and stuff?
No, bro. Vegas, if you haven't heard, has been kind of losing people. It's a big problem. Although I went downtown when a friend was visiting for my birthday, you'd never know it. But I think it's more the Strip. They've outpriced everyone. It's no longer a good deal. We've been going to March Madness since I was 22, 18 years in Vegas before I ever lived here. This is the first year we're considering not coming anymore. Get better value, have more fun somewhere else. And this is the most boring thing. Is it just me? Am I yelling into a mic? It is so unbelievably boring. Got the beat.
We'll see what we can
Smell
do
my
right here.
feet.
My bad, guys.
Give me something real good to eat. Now gone. Oh, this guy, 141 Supreme NBA star on the front. He's selling sneakers. Be yelling.
To the East Coast, console the Queen. Go, guys. Oh, that's what doing the Marie hoodies.
Be yelling. Be selling.
Marie hoodies. Cesar, let's go.
Yes.
Sao Paulo High School. Cesar, let's go, guys. Cesar. Thanks so much.
Come on, how many people are in here watching this Fear of God Essential sweater? Fear of Good, Fear of God. 145 people watching this. What is going on with the world? What is going on with the world? No wonder Trump and Biden are president. No wonder Trump and Biden are president.
Small. Yeah. Sturdy, just pick a small.
And if you don't know, there was what was the movie? Hardball? Great movie with, I love it when you call me Big Pop. I don't even like movies anymore. I can't even sit still for a movie. Maybe it's something on me, but this was a great movie. Come on. What was the kid's name that dies? 10 points to the kid's name. Who's the kid in this movie that dies? What the hell's his name? My brother would know. The hell is his name? I love it. This kid right here, he dies in the movie. Very emotional and sad. Good movie. Can't remember this little kid's name in the movie though. And if you don't know, you still don't know. Football singles. It's all we don't see mystery packs. We very rarely see anything. I guess someone was buying into a break in the past one, but they're all singles and most of them are raw. And sure, you could go on Facebook, not even Marketplace. Go on a Facebook group in your town. Someone wants to get rid of the bulk. This is going to be in that box. Everything we're seeing. Well, is this a rookie? That's not a rookie because it's a Dolphins card. Who cares? A Dolphins Prism Tyreek Hill, 50 cents. Anyone pays more, you're wasting your money. It's trash. It's garbage. Look at this Jordan.
Tajay Spears, blue mosaic. Everyone get in the givey.
It's not even Tyreek. Oh, no, now it's Tajay Spears. Okay.
Blue mosaic. Tajay
Get in the givey.
Okay. Jason Kidd, rookie on the flare.
Oh my God!
Jason Kidd,
Come on, bro! I've been buying that card since I was a kid. On the flare, I can't stand the on the. All these guys need to get a skill, get a talent, get something on the, and they're all 20-year-old dudes. Every single channel. The two channels we've seen that are not 20-year-old dudes are 20-year-old women.
War Eagle's a champion. War Eagle is a champion. All right, we're gonna run a big card. No, we're not. No, we're not. I lied. We're gonna run. We're gonna run a Quinn Ewers.
Quinn Ewers.
I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I just ain't trying to go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow.
Get a job, bro. Hi, look at this. Cal Ripken Jr. 90. What is that? 1. Give me a break. What did you find that in? A stash of cards in the basement?
Cal Ripken Jr. All right.
Sold for $4. Am I tripping? Is that how that works? $4 down in the wallet? It's not my wallet.
We'll run some autographs. Raheem Lane. $4 down below. Everyone get in the givey. Less than a minute in the givey.
Get in the givey, please. Raheem Lane.
Sorry, I don't have any Hurts.
We're giving away Raheem Lane. I don't got any Jalen Hurts, but I got Cal Ripken Jr. 1991 and Michael Jordan that's worth $2.
Suggestions. All right.
That's his big card he keeps going to, this Jordan.
Guys, I'm gonna run the Montas. I'm gonna run the Montas. At 30 seconds. We're gonna run the Montas. All right, guys.
So it's $30. I could bid $30. Is that what you're telling me? It's not as complicated. There's no bing doom. There's nothing telling me. Who is that? That's not even the right guy, is it?
And that givey. Montas.
No, you look at this and you think it's Cooper Flag. It sure isn't. It's some Matosh.
This is no joke, guys. This is no joke. 30 seconds on the givey. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, guys. No one's bidding on
no shit
of the cards.
You wanted $30 for it, bro. Let me tell him. You wanted $30. You wanted $30 for it. Come on. Is he gonna reply? Let's hear him talk some trash. Let's get him.
I can't run the Barry at 25, guys. I can't do that.
Come on.
I cannot do that. That's unacceptable. All right.
Barry at 20.
Way to go, War Eagle. Way to go, War. You got double goodies in your package.
Double goodies in your oh, you got double goodies in your package.
Running another givey. We got a Devonta Smith patch. We'll go 20 seconds on the Devonta Smith patch. 20 seconds on the Devonta.
We ain't ready to buy dollar cards at $4. None of his stuff's selling. He's starting it at $4.
I don't have that much LSU. I got a couple of Joe Burrows, but those are going to be later in the givey or later in the auction.
We want the Barry.
Everyone getting the givey.
Which is like not a getting the givey. If he could keep saying every time he says givey, I'm gonna type Barry.
Everyone wants that Barry, but no one bid when I put it up. I'm sorry, guys. No one bid. Way to go, Jake. Way to go, Jake. Jake is eating
at 25. We wanted
Jake
at 25. We
guys.
want the Barry.
Let's see. All right.
I'm not bidding on nothing. You kidding me?
Let's get a green, white, purple Stephen Curry, guys. This is not a joke. This is not a joke of a card. Green, purple, white, tricolor Stephen Curry, guys. This is not a joke of a card. This is not a joke of a card. Look at that glisten.
It ain't
Look
a
at
joke.
That beautiful card. This is Stephen Curry,
Starting
guys.
at 4.
This is Stephen Curry. This is Stephen Curry. Everyone getting that givey.
If you didn't know who it
$4,
is.
No one wants a Stephen Curry.
Another
That is
givey
insane.
comment. Let's
Going
go,
ham
Barry.
knows what's up. This is a Stephen Curry 3-color refractor. Guys, come on. We can't let this slip through for $4, guys. Going ham gets it. Good job, Going Ham. Good job, Going Ham.
Good job going ham. Is that Mike Ham? Just bought a $4 Stephen Curry if the guy didn't say it enough.
We're going to run. No, we can't run that. We can't run that. The chat's not ready. Chat's not ready. Chat's not ready.
Be ready.
Spam W's if you're ready. Spam W's if you're ready down below. Spam W's if you're ready down below. I want to see W's down below. All right. We got
all day.
I don't want to work.
I don't
want to work anymore.
go to work. I don't want to work tomorrow. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to work tomorrow.
I love that we can be girl bosses now, but is it so?
I am very frugal because I would love to be able to
shut up.
Go to work. I don't want to work tomorrow. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to work tomorrow. I just ain't trying to go.
I don't want to work anymore. I no longer want to work for any company.
I don't want to.
All right. Shut up. Yeah, that's what's happening here.
These are gorgeous, gorgeous cards.
And someone in the chat mentioned yesterday, I work 2 jobs and I'm on whatnot. No duh. Sounds about right. Sounds about right to me.
Jake stays winning tonight. Jake stays winning tonight. Jake stays winning tonight. All right, we are going to run.
What are we going to run?
We are going
2
to
laps?
run
5 laps? Hey, a little shout out to me. A decade ago, I ran the San Francisco Marathon twice, 26 miles twice. Hey, now. Had surgeries there when I was younger. I wanted to beat the city. I damn sure did twice. Now I'm old and a bit out of shape. I'm a little in shape, but yeah, I couldn't be running 26 miles. No chance. Look at this garbage Scottie Pippen he's pumping. $4.
special edition Scottie Pippen. And we got no bidders right now. That is
no
crazy.
duh. No duh. It's
crazy
a
on the
50
special
cent
edition.
card, bro.
Let it slip
This
through
is
the-
where it's all heading. All this stuff they're buying, all the new modern stuff. 50 cents for a Scottie Pippen shiny.
Add a baby going ham. Add a baby going ham.
Atta baby, $4 you overpaid, $3.50. I'm okay with that. I'm making a little money. It doesn't matter if I'm selling you garbage. This is all out of some junk stuff right here at a bargain bulk price. I bought it. I'm not going to grade it. I'm going to sell it for $4. I bought it for $1. Let's try to make a little money. How many times you have to do this, by the way, at $4 a card? You said this is why I don't find how this works. This is why people leave. You're going to do this. You're going to sell 20 cards. You now have to ship out 20 different people cards. And you made $80. If you're buying them for $1 and getting 4. $3 a card, that's $60. You make $60 doing this 20 times. Good luck, bro. Go get a job.
Keep the K on me, we don't play around. Pull up to your block, nigga, let off rounds. Run up in your spot, nigga, lay it down. Cause I'm really from Oakland now.
I didn't realize it was right there. I thought I had a better clip.
Ass nigga, I'm from Oakland, how? East Oakland, West Oakland,
Yeah, I already
North
ran the
Oakland,
Barry.
but like
I
Mary.
already ran the
That's
Barry.
right. Who do we got here? Jordan Addison on the
Already
college
ran the
card
Barry,
select.
unfortunately.
On the red.
Jordan
Running
Addison,
the berry.
Jordan
Everyone's
Addison.
talking
All
about
right,
the
no one
berry. Let's keep trolling about this berry. We're ready for the berry. We want the berry. $25.
at the bid at 120. Required time 30 seconds. T-Law. T-Law. Stained glass.
Yeah, T-Law's 2 games away from being a bust. Brian Thompson Jr. is going to have another good year. Call it.
If this guy's good this year, this fucking booms. This might be a $250 card. I'm not even kidding. Stained glass, case hit, mosaic, case hit. Look at the way this looks. This is a gorgeous card. Guys, I can't run these Grail cards if no one's going to bid. I can't run the Grail cards if no one's going to bid, guys. I can't run the Grail cards if no one's going to bid. I'll try one more time with the zebra. I'll try one more time with the zebra. We'll go 50 on the zebra.
Hey, the call-in's there. I'll go
Zebra,
put
Cortland
share that
Sutton.
again.
Zebra, Cortland Sutton. If you like Bo Nix, you like Cortland Sutton. This is one of the best players in the entire NFL on the zebra. Case hit. Guys, I can't run these superstar cards if no one's going to bid, guys. Guys, I can't do it. I'll run another give you right now, but I can't run another card if no
He
one's
can't
gonna
sell
bid.
any of his
This
cards.
is a superstar card. Guys, come on. What are we
Superstar
doing?
card of a
What are we
receiver that
doing?
hasn't done nothing. Everyone's just always hoping on this guy.
It's on the Cortland Sutton zebra. Come on, guys. All right. It's like nobody.
Giving you anxiety. Bro, it's just some guy selling. He's giving himself anxiety. None of his cards are moving.
Anybody Saints fans? Tyler Shaw? Drop a W. Drop a W. No Saints fans? All right. Let's get another $4 card bumping.
It's entertaining watching him not sell anything.
Danny Gray.
All right. His camera movement is rough. We're going almost 2 hours. I got 10 minutes left in me. What the hell?
Welcome in, guys.
You got to mirror the camera. Oh, okay. No, everything's backwards. What is your favorite card? Oh, I turned off the sound, my bad.
My favorite card from my collection or of what I have here tonight?
Yours.
Ooh, it's a tough question. I'd have to put it into categories. I don't think I could pick just one.
Of course.
Probably my mantle slab, which is a 64? Is it 64, I want to say? Then for 35 for Volkswagen, thanks.
All right, deuces. I don't know. I think I went through my 5 beefs. I did it a few times. Feel free to go back. I'm not going to do it again. I'm making a video on Shine 150, Shine On, Crazy Diamond. This guy's a good author. Shahil Ben Ephraim. I think he makes good articles. What else did we do? What are we going to look at here? Oh, yeah, old commercial.
Baseball card collecting is America's
Baseball cards.
fastest growing hobby. Hi, I'm Mike Schmidt. Now you can own the complete official 1990 Topps baseball card collection with all 792 cards. Topps is America's premier baseball card company, but this may be your last chance to get the 1990 set. If you call now, you'll receive a bonus collector's item, a special edition bronze baseball card medallion honoring superstar Nolan Ryan. It's an exact replica of the official Topps 1990 card. You'll also get a picture-packed issue of Topps magazine. That's a $70 value, but it's all yours for a low introductory price.
Damn, that is rough. That was rough to watch. There's a Tony Gwynn one I like. That was really hard to watch. Baseball card.
This guy's really hot.
You should have seen him at 86.
It's his 1986 baseball card.
Baseball card.
These cards are all from my favorite team in the 80s.
Own a unique collection of your favorite Topps team cards, specially packaged by Baseball Cards of America.
That's so not fair, man. You have like every card. So awesome.
Damn.
So awesome. Yeah, it is pretty dominant. Awesome. Here comes the
That fro.
No problem. Like, just put it to sleep or something. Just hit Control Alt Delete. Where's the screen? I am trying.
This was clever.
Listen, he's about to turn 21, and we're playing against Miami, who was horrible. So we already 17 games in a row, and we don't have to play him till the next night. So, I arranged a get-together. It's at the club in Miami. I'm telling all of my team it's going to be more women than ever. I said, I'm bringing it. He said, all right, I'm coming. So I get there. I remember this girl, he's sitting at the bar. He doesn't drink. And he's like this. And this girl goes, Kobe Bryant? All the girls turn and look, and they rush him. He's sitting down, he's being cordial, he's like this. And, I'm like, my boy, they dwindle him down. He goes like this. And I come over, he goes, I'm ready to leave. I said, damn, you pulled one that fast? And he's like, no, I got to train in the morning. I said, Kobe, we're in Miami, bro. He goes, yeah, I got to train at 6, though. So my trainer came in, the whole thing. Need to take me back to the hotel. Listen, he's about to...
Mail day, baby. Rip the Band-Aid off, baby.
Can't say what I want to say. I can't say what I want to say. Slap that 24 off your face.
Oh, damn, that's gross.
Slap it off your face. Slap it off your face.
All right, so we're gonna go in my sports card room. This is probably the most expensive mail day that you're gonna see on YouTube. We have $100,000 worth of sports cards. Let's get to opening them.
My last lady, she let me do whatever the hell I want, and she was 8 years older than me. And maybe I messed up not sticking with her. But I need to find someone like that will, yes, I want to stream. I enjoy being here with you guys. I want to keep making content. The content I make is not a 45-minute thing. Finding all those breaker clips in the last video. Look, he has an axe. God damn it. Smoke and Mirrors. Let's play that one. I was going to play the other one.
The beat is perfect, let it shine. Turn it up, fill every line. You talk a big game, but the beat's on fire. Sports Cards HQ knows when hype expires. Investor, host, dealer, YouTuber, all combined. We see through smoke in mirrors every time. Jeff Wilson in the booth.
All right.
I look like the hatchet.
An axe. He brings the hatchet. The only hatchet I'm giving to people is the book. One of my students already read it, liked it. Generally, I don't recommend it to the ladies, but to some of the 10-year-old dudes, they like that stuff. He's bringing a hatchet to a sports card video. Baseball cards. With the hatchet, I'll snatch that 24 off your face.
And slasher. So this is not the first box I received today. It's actually the third box, but I didn't have patience. I wasn't going to wait to open them all together. So I already started opening them earlier. This is now the third box.
He knows Shine. Him and Shine are in the same circle. Come on now.
And let's open it up and make sure that what I ordered is in here. That always scares me with these mail days. And I trust people that I buy off of, but since I'm a little newer in the industry, I don't know everybody that well.
Let me give you a tip, bro. You don't use a hatchet to open a box of cards. Let me say it one more time in case he hears this. Let me give you the best advice I'll ever give you because you're new to cards. You don't need a hatchet to open a box of cards.
And I don't know. People play people all the time. You never really know. It's not about, oh, I have money, so it's not going to hurt me that bad. It's just the concept of just being real.
You're not real. No one relates to this. This isn't real. Who you just want some clout from everybody?
Give me what I ordered. These are all Instagram deals, by the way. Woo! Damn, I feel bad, bro, because I've sent out a couple cards in my life. I did not send them out like this. I put them shits in my little, you know what I'm talking about? Just like a little envelope thing. Probably had water damage and shit.
This is hard to watch.
All
I don't
right.
want to watch this. What's it get?
Rip the Band-Aid off, baby.
Out of 6. It's a 6 PSA 6, but it's a 101 white super factor 2005 tops. Kobe, why is this? I bet you just overpaid. You got into something you don't know anything about. It's not jewelry. He likes his jewelry.
Oh, damn, that's gross. Jeez, they really put some effort and some time. Okay, that looks really good with $1,000. Images stolen, anything like that. Much, man. One thing I will say, doing deals online, very scary because you never know if there's going to be damages, stolen, anything like that. That would suck, but it does happen with FedEx workers and stuff, so you never know. But Topps Finest, Kobe Bryant 101, $27,000.
$27,000 to big dumb money. Dumb money.
We got the NBA game gear.
I don't want to watch this. I don't care what you got.
I got a few cards if you.
Sure, I'd love to look.
Oh, what do you know? Wouldn't you think any different? This is.
I got a Marv downtown.
I'm just gonna say 1.4 thousand likes with 24 comments. How do I see how many views this mother has?
Sure, I'd love to look.
I can't see how many views. 41,000 views in 7 hours, 24 comments. $384 views, 4 comments on 384 views. 384 views, 41,000 views, 24 comments.
I got a Marv downtown.
Did you? Wow.
Using the kid to tell him to go learn plumbing. Tell him to go learn cars. Tell him to learn AI. Tell him if he wants to go to college, go to college. Don't keep preaching that cards is the way. It's not.
We did a deal, what was it, 2 shows ago?
Yeah.
I bought some Pokemon off you. I remember. You know what you won on that?
I was thinking, I don't know if 5 would be a good price.
Yeah, last 2 were $5.50, $5.
I know. 5-year-old leave because I'm going to play it. Give me 30 seconds. Come on. Give me 30 seconds on it.
Who shields every shield building's coming in, that's the rules. Atlanta Shield Billies, yeah, we run this HQ. Sports Car HQ.
We see right through you.
$5.50, and then there's a $5.90 as well.
Okay.
I would probably give you a little bit more for it.
Okay.
I would probably pay you $5.20.
The dealer has all the power. Anyone going to a card show and selling it to a dealer, the best advice is, hey man, go put this on eBay. Hey man, do something else with this. I'm not going to be able to pay you the best. All the power is right here.
On it, and then I'd buy that at $10.
Okay.
So $5.30.
Could you do?
Oh, here we got it. The whole culture. Nothing's good enough. Nothing. We can't just make a deal. This is what we've taught it. These young people.
50 I've got through in the alley.
Sure.
All right.
Of course, because you're a kid and it's on camera. You're a kid and it's on camera. What the hell did I just want to do? We've been on 2 hours. Some people never heard, my 5 big gripes, the title. 1, you're selling stuff that's is going to drop. You're buying it, you're selling, get rid of it, it's going to fall in value. You're too comfortable with selling a losing product. It's very little connection to the sport anymore. It's all this, a Zion case. What can we do? Can we do this? You're only hearing Ellie's name and these new players. There's no love connection to the sport anymore. And it's really, it sucks. It used to be you got into cards to feel attached to your team. There was an engagement. It was sports first, cards second. Now the sport and the player is trivial. The manufacturers just will not stop with the way 10 years ago, everything was different. The way they printed cards, the amount of cards they printed. I believe in the Curry stuff heavily because he's a legend and is just not much of it. And that's what you want. That is what you want in sports cards. The content space, they all look through it through a hobby lens. Even in off-camera conversations, everything's through. There's rarely a connection to the real world or real world logic or any news in real world going on. All the sponsors, it's all a scratcher back. It's all card related. Every sponsor taken. It's nothing about dog food. It's nothing outside the hobby. It's all they're hoping. They're all scratching each other's back, and I don't think it's going to go well. Finally, Fanatics and Collectors Universe have a stronghold. You could probably put a company or two else in there. I'm blocking the PSA logo. The PSA really has so much control with what they grade your card. They could get you to have to regrade it. They're now going to offer you money for it. They're going to put it in graded grails. The same company owns Golden Auctions. They have a deal with eBay. You have Fanatics, owns pretty much every company at this point, deals with the jersey company. Dick's Sports Good didn't just come out and buy it. They have a deal with Fanatics for a long time. Maybe it'll help sell more jerseys. Maybe it'll bring people to it's all business, and it's all become corporate America, and corporate America can be dirty. I mean, that's it. Corporate America can be dirty. So those are my 5 gripes. I tried to make them pretty universal. Took a caller, would like more call-ins. Bring the heat, bring the smoke when you call in. People want engagement. People want to hear the passion. I'll share it with you one more time. I'll go 5 more minutes. If anyone calls in, we'll take it from there. But if not, we went over 2 hours. It's in the chat now. My streaming schedule. I'm going to go live every Tuesday. If there's football on, I'm not going live. That's the easiest way to think it. Monday, Thursday, Sunday, I will not be live. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, I will be live. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 o'clock. Saturday, we'll push it to 6:30. Hopefully get Gio and some other people in here. Going back and forth again. It was fun. And yeah, we did a lot. I mean, we went through a lot tonight. I'm making the Shine video. He's shining a lot of people on, bringing a lot of knuckleheads in that don't know what they're doing. Big, dumb money. And I cannot wait for the NFL season to start. Anybody got a good week 1 bet? I'm looking, and it's normally I'm way more in tune. I'm still in tune, but, putting 25 hours a week on content plus working full time. But I'll watch every down. Raiders should go about 500 this year. That's my take. Tough division. And that's it, guys. Thanks for joining. We're here 2 hours and 6 minutes. I'll be back on tomorrow at 5. I'll have some more stuff for you. If you have anything, people have been emailing, people have been DMing me. I am learning. I'm getting some interesting insight. It's what sparked me to go over to Whatnot.
Seconds. Sudden death. Go! Go, 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 go.
Get it. The O-face. There it is. Thumbnail it.
Nah, Grimmy. Grimmy, he's not. No, Grimmy, he's not real.
I actually like Denver. Denver was one team that stood out to me, and I'm normally a Denver hater, and I'm not because I'm a Raider fan. So many people thought Denver was the new hype, and they haven't been. And I still think their team is lacking some, but they did stand out week 1. I did kind of like Denver week 1 as well. It's about an even money game from what I remember. From what I remember, it's pretty. The spread is it's a pick 'em almost if I'm remembering right.
Red. That's kind of a color mesh. That's live.
All right, gentlemen. I will be back on tomorrow at 5. Thanks for stopping by as always. Look out for the Shine video. If I'm coming back on at 5, I have work tomorrow, so I probably won't get the Shine video out tomorrow. I would assume maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Thursday, I'll probably, since I'm not coming on live, I'll probably be dropping videos Monday and Thursday. Try to stay every day making something, whether it's live, a short, a video. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Have a great night.